Hey Cameron, what's happening?
Nothing.
How are you?
These new fancy mics.
These are fancy.
They're fancy smancy.
I hope they sound good because
Yeah,
they
me
look pretty cool.
They do.
Yeah, hopefully
And
they.
if not, then we can just use them as props.
Yes, they're going to be very expensive props if they don't work really well.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to another episode of This Day in Sports. Sports. Today's November 8th. And before we start going through our 5 facts and we get into all the important stuff, we have to talk about something sad first.
We are going to have a few moments of silence because we would like to dedicate it to a person who is very special to the Phillies and has
Passed away. Yep, Roy Halladay wearing a Phillies jersey today. It's got Halladay's name on the back. Cameron's wearing red for the Phillies as well.
Yeah.
Because yesterday on November 7th, Roy Halladay was flying his personal plane and crashed, and he died. And he was a great pitcher. He was many years with Tampa Bay, with Toronto,
Yeah,
and then he came to the Phillies.
Yeah, he led us to 2 World Series.
2 World Series for the Phillies, so that was a very, very special time in all of Philadelphia's heart. And he was one of the greatest and hardest working pitchers ever in baseball. And because of that,
we'll remember him.
yes, we're definitely going to remember him. So let's give a little moment of silence there for a couple of seconds. All right, let's get on with the show, shall we?
Yep.
As Ringling
more
Brothers and
sadness.
Barnum Bailey Circus said, the show must go on. So
Always.
Always go on. So here we are, another edition of This Day in Sports. And Cameron's going to tell us all the important things of how you can get in touch with us. So go ahead and tell them.
So you can follow us on
Instagram
at View from the Yard.
View from the Yard.
You can find us on Snapchat
at
View from the Yard,
View
and
from
you can
the
find
Yard.
us on Facebook
On Facebook
at View Yard.
at View Yard, as well as right here on YouTube.
Press
Please
that
like.
subscribe button.
Yep, subscribe. Please subscribe.
And make sure to press that little notification button
Notification.
right next to it, and then press the show notifications up, and then you'll get notified every single time we post a video.
Every time we post a new video, as Cameron said. We're now in our new studio. We call this Studio B.
Because the old one was Studio A.
Studio A, which was right around the corner
Literally
from Studio
right around
B.
the corner.
Yeah. So hopefully Studio B turns out and works better than Studio A did. Otherwise, moving was pretty useless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's get on with the show, shall we?
Yep.
We're going to start with our first fact for today. Started way back in 1951 when New York Yankees catcher Yogi Berra wins his first of 3 MVP awards. He also follows up with a win in 94 and in 54 and 55. So 51, 54, and 55.
If it didn't have the A in it, it would be Yogi Bear.
It would be. It's pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
In 1966, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed an antitrust immunity to the AFL-NFL merger that allotted for the AFL and the NFL League Championship game. That would later be known as, do you know what that would be called?
The NFL?
Well, they did turn into the NFL, and what was their championship game called?
The Super Bowl.
You got it, dude, the Super Bowl. In 1990, Darryl Strawberry signed a 5-year contract with the LA Dodgers for just a mere $22.25 million. That year after that, his first year with the Dodgers, he was named the Big Brother of the Year in 1991.
Why?
And then, because he was a really good Big Brother to the Dodgers. To, I think, the younger Dodgers, or maybe even as in Big Brother, Big Sister. So maybe you could share information with us and let us know what that award actually is. And then unfortunately for him, he got injured, and injuries plagued him for the next 4 years, and he didn't get to play as much after that, and it didn't restore his form to greatness that he was leading up to that big deal. All right, it is, yes. In 1991, Paul.coffeet, a hockey player.
Are all of these names food related?
They sound like it. We got strawberry and coffee. They're all food related. That would be really funny. Paul.coffeet set the NFL defensive scoring mark with his 311th goal. He finished his career with 396 goals, 1,135 assists, and this is the best part, 1,802 penalty minutes. So not only could he score, but he was a fighter as well. Our last fact, actually we have two facts. We have a bonus one today.
Yeah.
Our next fact, 1997, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays named their very first manager, Larry Rothschild. They finished their first season in 1998 with a 63-99 record. They later went on to change their name from the Devil Rays just to the Rays, and they won a World Series as well. On today, the Edmonton Oilers of hockey as well. Two hockey facts for you, Tom. In 1985, today, the Edmonton Oilers beat the Vancouver Canucks in a very close game. You want to know what the score was?
98.
Close. 13-0.
Close.
That wasn't close?
No.
No, not close at all. 13-0. So that was a pretty big blowout there. One of the biggest blowouts in the history of the NHL. And we will get more into that later on. And now, our good friend Cameron over here, my co-host, is going to tell us all of the birthdays. So, if you are celebrating your birthday today, then what do we say? Happy birthday to you.
But did you just call me the co-host?
Well, what would you call yourself?
The host. You're the co-host.
I'm the co-host. Okay, question of the day. Boom, boom, boom.
Who should be the co-host?
Who's the co-host and who is the host of the show? Is Cameron the co-host?
Yes.
Or is Rob the
kidding.
co-host?
No.
That is your question of the day.
Co-host.
Yes, I think I will win. All right, let's see. Host, Cameron, can you please tell us, there's a whole bunch of birthdays here. You don't have to read all of them if you don't want to. But there's a whole bunch of birthdays here. So go ahead and start reading us some birthdays. Starting here in 1896.
Becky Harris. He was a baseball manager for the Phillies and the Yankees. When you see him today, wish him a happy birthday.
Because he was born in 1896.
Really?
You don't think you're going to see him today?
No.
No? Okay, maybe not.
And in 1960, Frankie McGuire. He was a basketball coach. He won 550 games in 30 college seasons.
That is a lot of winning.
He was there for 30 seasons.
30 years he coached. That's a good deal, right? Here's another coach that's been around for a really long time.
In 1929, Bobby
Bowden. Bobby
He was
Bowden
an
was born.
American football coach.
Yeah. So he's been around he's a college coach. He's been around for a long time.
And in 1963, Dwight Smith. He was an outfielder at the Atlantic Braves.
Atlanta Braves. You got it. You have to read both of these because I have a feeling. Start with the first one right there.
In
1969.
Devin McDonald and Ricardo McDonald. Devin McDonald was an NFL linebacker from the Indianapolis Colts. And in Ricardo McDonald, I wonder if they were twins.
I don't know. They had the same last name, and they were born on the same day in the same year. I wonder if they're twins. And the last one, 1970, Quadri the Missile Ishmael,
Brother of the Rocket
Ishmael. Rocket Ishmael. The Missile Ishmael and Rocket Ishmael. They were brothers. But Quadri's birthday is today, 1970. So that's all the birthdays that we're going to read for you today. There was actually quite a few of them. So if today is your birthday...
I'm going to guess that the McDonalds, I think they were brothers, but they were just somehow born on the same day.
Yeah, I think they're like brothers that were born on the same day, exact same day.
Yeah.
But not twins.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think
either.
they're twins either. No.
You have to search it up.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up.
Oh, that could be the comment of the day.
There you go. So do you think the McDonald brothers are twins? They have the same exact birthday, all the way down to the year.
And then do the poll. Who's the co-host?
Who's the co-host is on the poll. Check it out. Please answer. Rob is the host and Cameron is the co-host.
That's a lie.
That is the truth. All right, so that's all we have for you today. Our very first episode with microphones and the brand new green screen. In Studio B.
Well, this
so let's
is really a new one.
Yeah, so let's hope that this works out well for us. All right, if not, you'll see this in the blooper reel. All right, so do all those things down below. Like, subscribe, click on the notification. Don't forget about Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. It'll all be right there.
And make sure to comment down below.
Comment down below, please. Subscribe, join our channel. and follow us and throw a lot of comments out there. Kind of like we've had a couple of comments from somebody named Toyota 4Runner Forever. So 4Runner Forever, thanks for the comments. We know you're 6'3", but you don't play basketball. So that was a comment from a show earlier. So if you want to know what that's all about, go check it out.
Oh, and why don't we, while we're at it, why don't we say our sponsor?
Oh, yes, we forgot all about that. So don't forget about our sponsor, Woodrow Sandwich Shop on South Street in Philadelphia. Go check it out. They have the best sandwiches ever.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And I know we say it a lot, but it's true. You have to
true.
see it for yourself. It is amazing.
That's right. So from the boys at Corner Pub Sports, it's true.
Boys?
Yeah, they're my friends at cornerpubsports.com.
I thought there was a girl there.
And there is a girl there, but they always say this. It's true. So make sure you say that.
True.
It's true.
They are
All right, so that's it.
amazing.
We've been babbling on for a long time now. So from Rob and Cameron and Trey, we will say peace.